Well, today's the 26th of March, 2013. This is Chuck Freeman, King Arthur. Because of a blue sky and snowed yesterday. I just want to say, car come up on me last night, a van where I park and sleep. I didn't take no pictures. I called the police, left the dispatch, send an officer out. Let me tell you, they've harassed me. They've stalked me. They stalked me over 10, 11 years ago. Give me tickets I wasn't guilty of. Harassed me. Oh, McKinney up here and tied him with Bobby Ann's dance studio. They're all tied in with crooked shit. People put them up to do what the government did. Crooked. Oh, Elvis, you had Bill Clinton in there and old George Bush, whatever. The asshole bastard, whoever the bastard is down there running the government right now. Bunch of trash trying to run me out of here is what it is. And like I said, they got this, they call it it's right there on Bridge Street. They opened up evening, they were giving us meals out in the park. And now they're giving it to us in a building they built up. But you know, some of those people like Bob, he looks like the one that was working over at Union Hospital 2003, one that forced shots on me and stuff when I was over, when they forced me over there. Old Dexter Thompson and Baker and all of them, you know. Whoever else was doing it, maybe the president. Had to be somebody high up to get away with what they're doing, because they wouldn't have done it unless they were given the power to do so. The governor's office, the crooked bastards. And they got people around here with cancer and stuff, so they're using people, citing certain people, guinea pig research. It figured me. They had me over 3 years ago down in the hospital, and those people down there claimed they were tied in with the movie industry. A few of them was working there, and I recognized a few of them. They were involved in motion pictures. I think that Lee Jarvis was. He's real tall, I mean real big. He was like Andre the Giant, the Bigfoot, you know, and the $6 Million Man, and he looked like the same guy. I think it was him. He played, because he was naturally tall, had big feet. He was real tall, 6 foot something, more like 7 foot, close to it, because that's what he looked like, about 7 foot, closest, because he was real tall. But anyway, he said his daughter-in-law was working for writing stuff out in California for a TV show called Criminal Minds. Said that, whether it's true or not. And I just want to say, right now, those people that are right now that I met yesterday, they opened this shelter, which I helped do a little bit of work there. Those people are tied in with the mental health and whatever else there with the hospital. They sighted me up. I've made trouble for them here in Cecil County. The military's in here. What's that tell you? For the cops to get away with it. And I'll tell you right now, it's officially on record in court in Cecil County of 2010 that these cops and the law and the government is officially a nigger. And they got these people playing up to me and stuff. And there's people that are going out here, sighting me up this morning as I pulled out of Big Elk Mall. Car pulls up, headlights follow me around. They've been messing around my car, and I know it has to do with college students, their family members, Jews, whatever, politicians. And since Mr. Joe Biden, vice president or whoever it is out of Delaware, he's the president, he's the one calling the shots basically. You got this black guy on TV claims to be a president that they voted in. I didn't vote for him, but they're puppets, they're finger puppets, you know, like you know, I just wonder if Jack Forker down there, Mr. Puffer Dog, who puffs a dog, you know, puffs somebody's devil dog, you know. He does Muppet shows. He was tied in with Jim Henson and stuff. I've seen he put on shows, and locally here for kiddies and all that stuff. And but he, I wonder if he's not pulling the strings of the government down there. He's got them like Muppets, Muppets running like president. But and they're all for this faggot shit now. And like I said, these cops harass me. They've said, oh, I need to be medicated and all this shit because I cost them money years ago. I'm telling this, there's a lot of shit they say it goes on YouTube, television, or whatever, on internet. Well, mine's not bullshit. I'm telling the truth, but I'm not writing this for a fucking story. Where's the goddamn justice in the government? If they can set a guy like Lee Harvey Oswald up that's on TV, or did they lie about that to kill somebody? You know, how much of that was a big story, but they, just to show, they could have smokescreened that whole thing, the Secret Service, just to get people, because Kennedy pulled the visors out, had people, regular army, drafted young guys in, and got them slaughtered and beat. That's the way the military works. And you get out there on the ships, talk about college students. But I was in the Navy one year and got the fuck out because they were downsizing the military. I got out because I wanted out. They didn't throw me out, and I didn't get out on no medical discharge, no nothing. I wanted out because I seen what faggot bullshit they got on in there, and a bunch of niggers anyway, bunch of it. And I'm gonna talk about black people, a few. But cops are like, let's just say something. Several years ago, back in the 90s, they had on where there was a cadet in Annapolis. A woman was handcuffed to a toilet bowl all night long that these guys did, and they supposedly threw them out. It ain't just officers. They always say it's officers, but they don't pick just the enlisted guy, like a seaman or a petty officer, whatever. They get out there on them ships and play hazing games, like initiation games, just like college students. And one guy told me when I was in Hawaii coming back, he told me they took and strung him up, tied him up. He didn't want no part of it. He was out there on sea, and they make their own laws. They can push you over and get rid of you, drug you up, make you look like a nut. And nobody would know nothing about it. That's how dirty the military is. Especially them captains, they got their own. They can get ready. They're told to drag you out to sea, Shanghai you, and get rid of you. Military, the Navy's the biggest crook of all. They're the biggest nigger crook of all. They're organized crime, just like the Army. All of them are. Bunch of hillbilly fucking freaks, a mixed race of trash. They're getting paid by other countries to get rid of certain people. That's how the military of the United States has worked. But I'll say they got out there. This guy told me in 1979 in Honolulu, March, before I came home, the last of March when I was coming home, told me that they strung him up out there like Spread Eagle, pulled his pants down, all the way down, and took a grease gun and shot all over his ass cheeks like it was a joke. Bunch of faggots, man, queers. And that's all they're promoting in the States right now here, right in Delaware, Maryland area, Virginia, Pennsylvania. And I've had 2 tickets already from these crooked people. And they've had people play up to me around here, homeless people. They got homeless people related to these cops. Half these people right around in Cecil County here are related. I called the IRS all the way to California. I've called the United Nations up there, and nothing's done about it. They slapped these politicians on the hand. Baker and all these judges up here, they ought to be hung for the damn shit they done. Crooked. They've walked on my rights as it is. They stepped on other people's rights. Bunch of fucking retards. And yesterday when I went to that right there on Bridge Street, right next to the pretzel factory and that pet shop area in Elkton, Maryland here, right across from Bridge Street Auto and near Pat's Pizzeria, right across from that area. They had people right there tied with the mental health. There's people right there, them women work right there with the mental health. They were sitting there watching me, playing up to me, setting me up. A lot of people got cancer and shit, so they figured they'd guinea pig somebody researching me. They sent me down there using my blood and whatever else. Even my own fucking family, fucking retard. What's going on in this country? It sounds like I'm psychotic. But right now where I'm at, over a week ago here, fucking cop come up to me and said I need to be medicated. When the bastard got in my face and how crooked they are, I told him he was crooked right in front of the McDonald's people. But you know something? These people right here, Americans wouldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. And what Filipinos and certain people, mixed race, Puerto Ricans, whatever, and whatever else, stuck up Michael Jackson's and Elvis Presley's ass, bunch of bullshit. And I'll tell you right now, even the Beatles had doubles in music. If you want to go check out, like I'm talking off the wall here, they had me set up 5 years ago to send me down there to Cambridge. Old Baker in 1998 when I got a ticket for something. I've been in a lot of shit lately, and it's because the system set me up. They started fucking with me 20-some years ago because I reported cost them money for a jail around here and a congressman who got voted out of power. After that I get shit on. They didn't do nothing for me. And you got this, I'm just saying, it sounds like I'm off the wall, but Baker said in court, I saw him talk to cop, we couldn't get me on anything. That bastard was out to get me, and his old man was a fucking senator in this county, in the state house. So what's that fucking tell you? And they wasted money last year, over a year ago, for William Donald Schaefer down there. 9 days parading his dead fucking ass around when that motherfucker was a crook like the rest of them. And I don't care if he's president of the United States, that motherfucker spent wasting taxpayers' dollars. Let's get to something else. Maryland put on her fucking driver's license in 2004, a crab driver's license. Put on the crab. That crab is for commercial food sale. We're a non-commercial license. Just like you got tags in Maryland here, got the flag on it. You do not have to put that on there. But you know, they tried to give me a ticket for that, and I had to go to court. Well, they threw it. They didn't get into court with it. The state of Maryland's breaking law, and whatever else is pulling her strings to do so. Money corrupted, and it's a bunch of mob. It's a organized crime. They want to get rid of me, and they're doing it in such a way. Fuck with me, putting stuff in my food, hitting me, doing something. Fucking government's behind this shit. I've said enough as it is. You know, it sounds like I'm talking off the wall because I jump from subject to subject because there's a lot of this shit's going on. I'm not giving no fucking speeches for no fucking like no president. This shit ought to be done away with right now. What are they gonna do? Just like they want to wear me down right now, and wait till I get older, and because I'm sleeping in my car, they took my personal property and stuff. That's already on record, and they figure they get rid of me and use this shit up the line years down the road for some politician, or get some young guys up to take and study my music, the stuff I'm doing now, and come rewrite it into a way, and it'll come out with it and make a pile of money. And they're promised a bunch of people that they'll get a bunch of money if they invest in it. You know, there was bootlegging records in this county back in the 70s right here, stealing. The old Bandy bunch was involved in it, and May Graft and a bunch of them were involved in this shit. And you know, my sister and them were tied in with it. They were stealing. Millie and Ed Hoffman both were.